Okay, in this video, I'm going to walk you through the steps to get the content for your next course or set of courses that you're going to be teaching. So this is my dashboard. Of course, everyone's dashboard is going to look different, but everyone should have access to a course called Course Resources for Medical Assisting. So I'm going to go into that course shell right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and go to the modules. So the first module contains several forms that we use in the program. And so many times when you find yourself needing a certain form, you definitely want to check here first because it's most likely going to be there. So for example, the student consent form, the broadcast photo release form. We've got forms for phlebotomy consent, both for adults and dual credit students, as well as volunteers, people that come in to get their blood drawn as a volunteer for the class. If you go down here to this course export package module, you're going to see a link for every course in the program. So let's say, for example, you're getting ready to teach MDCA 1210, Medical Assisting Interpersonal and Communication Skills. You're going to click on that, and then you're going to click this arrow to download that file. Now, you can download that to your desktop, you can download it to your downloads folder, wherever. Just make sure you know where it's going to download. And then we're going to hit save. Now, you're not going to be able to open that file, and you don't need to open that file. You just need to download it so that you can then import it into your new course shell. So let's say, for example, this course shell is what I'm going to be teaching next. And I'm going to go in there. It's a blank course shell. And then I'm going to import the content for the course into that shell. So to do that, I'm going to click on Settings. And then over on this side, I'm going to do Import Course Content. From the drop-down menu, I'm going to choose Canvas Course Export Package. And then I'm going to choose the file. And from there, I'm going to go to my Downloads folder. And I'm going to click on that file, click Open. And then I'm going to click All Content. And then all I need to do from there is click Import. And it may take a few minutes to run, but once it eventually imports, down here below Current Jobs, you'll see the name of that course, and it'll say Green Completed. So then when you go back to your home page in that course, it will now have all of the content in there. So that's how you're going to import any course content into your upcoming courses. So once again, those links are under the modules in this course, and you can download those as needed. Now, another important thing to do is to make sure you use the most updated syllabus. So let's go into a course, and just what we're going to do is I'm going to click on Concourse Syllabus so that we can get to the point where we can look for the most updated syllabus. So in a previous email, earlier in the semester, I mentioned that we need to keep everything uniform. On a semester by semester basis, we may need to add additional information to our syllabi that is either important to our accreditation or is important for a new college-wide policy. So I've assigned Kim Gentry to be the one to always update the syllabi. So the best thing to do anytime you're teaching a new course, if you're an adjunct professor, is to copy her most recently used syllabi for that same course. So the first way to do that is go ahead and click here, and you can type in her name and hit the search button. And then to kind of narrow it down and find it easier, you can do the advanced options. What I typically do is I will choose the campus. She is at the Wiley campus. And if you happen to know when she last taught that course, you can put in the session and the year. So you could put fall or spring 2023, 2024. But if you narrow it down to campus, that will help to shorten this list. So let's just go with that and let's do a search. So now we pretty much only have her previous syllabi in the search. And so let's say, for example, I'm getting ready to teach anatomy and physiology. And I can see that her most recent anatomy and physiology syllabus was from fall of 23. So once I click on that, I now have access to her syllabus. Now the best way to get content into your syllabus is once we go there, we're going to actually copy from her syllabus to yours. So let's start back over here and let's go ahead and click on. In your course, you're going to click on copy. You're going to do copy from, and then you're going to do that search again. And then we're going to do advanced. We're going to go ahead and choose the Wiley campus. We're going to do a search. And we're also going to choose other courses here. So I'm kind of just slowly working my way through this. So now we found that course. So here is the most recent version of the syllabus that she used. I'm going to click on the copy button. You're going to choose all of these options except contact information. You're going to click on all of these. The reason why you're not going to choose this one is because you don't want to bring her name over into your syllabus. So you'll choose all the other ones and you will then click copy. Once you do that, your syllabus is going to come over. And so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. So all of the important information for that course is now there. The most updated textbook, any updated policies, anything like that. So what you need to do now is you're going to edit. So the two areas that you're going to need to edit is the contact information, where you're going to click on this yellow button, and you're going to put in your information. As an adjunct professor, you should list your name, your credentials, and your call-in college email. The other thing that you're going to need to update is the calendar. So most likely the only thing you need to change is your due dates. So once you go into there, you'll be able to, and I think you can expand this, you'll be able to change these due dates based on the current term. And then you go ahead and save that as well. Now the last thing I suggest is make sure you read through the entire syllabus. You need to know what's in that syllabus, because if a student challenges anything, this syllabus now has your name on it, and this student is going to come from the point of view that you wrote all this information. While that may not be the case, you need to be very knowledgeable of what is in that syllabus. If for any reason you happen to come across another instructor's name anywhere in the content, then go ahead and edit that information as well. The last thing you'll need to do is put in the last day to withdraw from the course in your syllabus. There's a couple of options of where you could do that. Some people will put it at the bottom of the calendar or somewhere within the calendar, the last day to withdraw from the course. So those dates are going to change by term, and I'll be providing those for you. So if you have any questions, feel free to let me know.